What up, everybody? MegaHurtz here.
Hey, what's good? It's Jake Robbins.
Hey, it's Thread. What's up?
That's right, and we're here in Detroit. We're here at Infect and Stone Level, and it's an Ignite event. Shout out to Chad for letting us do this. Got some questions for these guys. We're going to start with Jake and Built Different Group. And so, what is Built Different Music Group, and what are you guys? How long have you guys been operating, and who are some of your artists?
So, Built Different Music Group is basically like an all-in-one agency for artists, whether it's like booking, music promo, management. We do everything. I manage Thread, Colossal, Fossils, Artifact, Doll Beats, soon to be 2 more people, Psychedelics. Yeah, God, it's getting ridiculous.
There's a lot, so yeah. No, it's definitely, yeah.
This is my golden child, Thread.
And you also run High Caliber, which is a pretty up-and-coming label. I see big stuff for you guys in the future. How long has that label been going, and what did you guys expect out of that label when you started it?
You know, honestly, we're like 4 years old. We started it as just like a platform to release like our own music and our friends, and then it kind of just grew into something like great. You know what I mean? Like it all worked out. Like hard work pays off for real. You stay dedicated.
So fucking true. Like it's I guess no, it is very true because we've been working at it for a while, and like we did just want it to be like a record label too that, you know. It didn't matter what kind of music what didn't matter what genre, as long as it was just good music. Like, we'll shed, high caliber music, or shed light to high caliber music, no matter the genre. I don't know, that's one thing that I like a lot too, is that, it's all about giving somebody like a chance to showcase like just good music in general. Because some of our artists that released with us, like we had to tell them, hey, make a Facebook page so people know about you, because they have like 10 followers on SoundCloud, but like their music's just amazing. So it's like, fucking right, like send us that shit. I don't know. That's one thing that we love about it too, and a big reason why we started it. Probably.
Speaking of this band, Thread, you're doing all kinds of stuff. You've had a really big release on Subsidia, probably the biggest of that whole EP that came out. How long have you been into this kind of music, and what are some of your plans as far as your production goes?
So like most of the music I make I have no idea what's gonna happen. So it's like I just sit down and I'm like, what am I feeling today? We'll go through some sounds, or like end up making one, or just find a preset, and I'm like, all right, I fuck with that, and then just start messing with the melody, or just build from what sounds good and what I enjoy in that moment, and then turn it into something that ends up being normally a genre that it's like sometimes I'm like, I'm not sure what to call this, but this is what it is, and like it's just from like what actually comes from within, and that's what happens. I don't know. It's really weird, but that's just the way that I like to make my music, and so I don't even know like how I just got into it by being myself. Essentially, got into like that genre and making that style because it's just from what comes within. Comes from within. Sorry, stumbling over my words. It's been a long day, but yeah, I mean, I could go on forever about that, really. Yeah.
You have a very unique style. Who are some of your big influences?
Some of my influences, that is kind of odd. For me, it's like really odd because like I've been influenced by like other artists plenty of times. Like there's been my track Pull Up. People who know that, like that's a fairly popular one. Like that one got inspired by one of Space Lace's tracks. I just like, I don't know, something happened, inspired, and I just went home from work. Like I was driving home from work when I got inspired by it, and I just didn't even I didn't get home, shower, do nothing that I normally do. I just went to there, just made the song, and it was like 4 hours later. I'm like, there it is. It was like about a 4-hour track. Like Pull Up was just, and it turned out really good. But most of the time, I don't get inspired by artists. Like every once in a while, but most of the time it's by really random things, or if it's an artist, it's normally not an EDM artist. It's normally something else, like some hip hop or some rock music. I've been inspired by Tool, by Opeth, and it's like they're like heavy metal, and I don't even listen to it that much. I like it, but it's kind of weird. I get inspired by random things, or Popcorn. The song's done. The Popcorn song's done.
So I see you getting some really good bookings recently. What are some of the shows you got coming up? You said you have one show for UFC, was it?
Oh, yeah. So one of my friends that like he's apparently been listening to my music for a while, and then I just met him like online not too long ago, and then he's doing a UFC fight, and like I'm basically like a sponsor for his, because like he even threw a thread on his shorts, and like he's fighting, I believe it's to get into the UFC, and I don't know, I'm just I'm gonna go out there for his fight, and then we're gonna at the after party I'm headlining a show, and it's just gonna be fun. It'll be a good time. Like I'm really excited. It'll be in like California too, so it'll be my first time playing a show in California. I'm very excited for that. We should be announcing that, pretty soon here. Yeah, coming up at the end of May. Yeah, end of May.
You got all kinds of tracks you release, and what's some of your productions you're putting out recently?
Some that I've been doing recently. Well, today was like the full release of my track Bust Out off to You Digital. And that today, so to put it in perspective, that was my 93rd release today. So like, I've just been making a bunch of music, and just since I have so much, I figured I'd just start releasing it faster. So I started doing trying to average 3 or 4 tracks a month, because it's like, I got it, why not drop it? And it's been helping with traction. So I mean, I feel like it is. There's sometimes I question whether it's the right move, but it's what I want to do, so that's what I'm doing. Just release a bunch of music. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, I love it. That's a great idea. Where can people find some of this music online?
Anywhere you want. I'm on every single platform: Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, anything you can think of. I mean, and it depends on what you're looking for, because on SoundCloud is where all the remixes are too. There's not all of them are official, so there's a bunch of nice gems in there. If you Blinding Lights, or really old music some Jefferson Airplane, Somebody to Love, I remixed that. Or Phil Collins, that's my In the Air Tonight remix is very popular. So if you like remixes, go to the SoundCloud. But otherwise, whatever platform you want, it's all over the place, And then just search Thread, THRED, and then it hopefully should pop up. Little character, you can't miss him. He's kind of creepy, but you can't miss him.
Oh yeah. Anything you guys want to say to your fans out there?
Yes. Thank you. You guys are the whole reason why any of this stuff happens.
Oh no, seriously, it's, I don't know, from random messages that I get, or just people walking up to me and recognizing me, especially in a different state. It feels really awesome, because the way that I see it too is if you enjoy the weird noises and that I make for music, then we must have our brainwaves must meet together. So I'm obviously always excited to meet anyone who fucks with anything we do, I guess, because it's it's good vibes, and I'm all about that. So I can't wait to come back here, go to any state. I'm so fucking excited. Just gonna be fun. It's really just gonna be fun.
Weed's legal here.
All right, guys. MegaHurtz, Jake, Josh, Thread, Built Different Music Group, High Caliber Records. We'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.
See you later.
Goodbye, folks.
Goodbye.